Hello everyone, welcome back to Fablehaven Age of Wonders 4. Chromatic Lord Blint, the Underdrake of the Depths, continues his assault upon the sealed realm, having come face to face with the first Gaudier, Turiel. And what a back and forth it has been thus far. If you've been enjoying the series, feel free to like the video. It does help out the channel. Today, well, hopefully in like 5 seconds, we complete our collection of the Rings of Binding. But that newfound power is immediately under threat. Turiel's back for a vengeance! Apparently, he quite literally cheats. So that explains a lot about what's happening. But he also has units all over my land, which is formerly his land, but it's now my land. It's mine. That's how conquest works. Our goal is to... I believe he had the... Our goal is to secure victory without any of our allies falling. Thankfully, it looks like our Dowey friend is nice and secure. He might be the only one. And he's even attacking Meandor. Look at that. I don't think this is going to go anywhere, but good luck. He even has, Mulkin. Nice. We did complete our bounty. Fantastic. That was quite necessary. We have a new friend, Myrna the Bullet, who is going to be defending this siege city. Yep. Good news, everyone! I'm right here. This is somehow a risky battle. Alright. I hope this works, because this is literally all I got. We do have some... Okay. So there are some onagers. Somehow she soloed us. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. That probably explains a little bit. We do have Myrna, the Bullet. By standing up here, I believe she has some manner of defense. We do have an Anvil Guard. We got some rats this time. Okay, Halberdier. You are a melee unit, right? Yes, okay. We will enter defense mode. I don't have a great magic to use against... Wait, are you really not going to come at me? Ow! I don't have a great magic to use against a single target. Especially could Monarch's Decree. Yeah. We'll just wait one more turn. I'm gonna just have to reload, so I think she'll come in and taunt something. Okay. So now, shoot for the stun. Fair. We do kind of want to spread out if we can. Oh, I also had this. Didn't think about that. Good misfortune. We have a free action. The snapshots. Then we have a full action. Well done. I feel like I should... Ow. Watched how the AI lost this, but I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job losing it myself. Do we have a full shot? We do not. I swear everything has slipped away. Are you steadfast? No. Kaboom. Literally 1 point of damage. Done. Wow. Okay. That's how the AI lost it. To be fair, I don't like the... Ooh. I don't like the, That's quite nice. My brain don't get there. The Arbalest. Never liked the Arbalest anyway. So these are rats. I really don't think they're going to be great, but they'll help us out for now. We are rebuilding some units, and we are going to now build the Wizard Tower. This can be afforded, thankfully, by the bounty. And by securing this outpost, you really can make me rebuild this? You are. I guess we have to repair this first and then switch it to something else. Whatever. I'm not sure what I would make this. Maybe I could make this a teleporter. Because we're going to need teleportation. I don't know why Tyrael didn't move. They were in these exact same position last time, and if they don't move, maybe that's a good thing for me. There is a hero in here somewhere. With universal camouflage. So let's not forget that. This is a free level up. We definitely want to take it. You want to give it to anything that can evolve. Like you. Unfortunately, these things cannot evolve because they're of the other culture. No, we'll even just take them out, whatever. You and you. Hold on. You guys merge, just for convenience. I think I can auto this safely. I can. Very cool. We'll stay here to heal. We only have 81 Imperium, but we do already have natural recovery. Great. That must be why we're healing so well. Blinty boy is level 10. Now, I was thinking about respecking here because we can go down the Berserker tree instead of this side because I'm not getting any of this. Why do I need to be a knight? Except for the, hostile defense. So just do that. Sure. So we're going to be going to Berserker. This makes it so we do 10% more melee damage, and we get plus 10 hit points. So we're basically trading damage for defense, which may seem a little reckless. I am aware. But we're still going to get a lot of the just raw stats. I did kind of like the idea of having two cleaves, but if I go down this way, I can still get the plus in retaliation, which is nice. But this is kind of more direct down the middle. I think we want literally all of the raw stats. All of them. Then we'll grab, it was Chaos Aspect Primal Dragon. Tail swipe, defensive swipe. Boom. This also means later on we can go into things like death, more crits. Big damage is hopefully the plan. In time. In due time. And we're just going to have to hold the line here and make sure nothing goes too awry. Alright. We're going to keep on keeping on. We can trade this for this. As Micus the Helper approaches the cave, he smells fresh blood, but finds no sign of life. Having entered the cave, Micus and his companions find the remains of a brutal fight. The carcass of an adult gold wyvern lies alongside her offspring. The two of them appear to have been ambushed in what was supposed to be a safe haven. Upon closer inspection, it looks as though the animals were viciously attacked by a wild white wolf. Micus freezes, an ear-piercing shriek resounds through the cave, and the same bloodthirsty white wolf emerges from the dark, its rabid eyes fixed on Micus. We're not removing our growth. Ooh. Okay. I would like to keep this wyvern alive. If it could evolve, that would be pretty sweet. I can create... I only have a single mana. Oh. Well, that sucks. I can create... Ooh. Silly Fabe. This is fine. We'll just, be silly. I can create the Wyvern Airy, I think it's called. I could be wrong. I don't know why the White Wolf is hanging back, but I'm also not going to ask questions. Which will allow me to create wyverns of my choosing. We can pivot over here and just kind of vibe. I like how I've left this knight kind of alone. I might have gotten the wyvern skill too. We'll see. I hope not. Chillin'. Big and chillin'. Bonk. Bonk. Then we move over Over here. I'm gonna be sad when this is gone. You know, we never quite knew what we had until it was gone. I could go here and kill this, and then I'm inside this thing's zone of control. It'll probably still move, though. Maybe I did kill the wyvern. I think I did. Because this is going to ignore me. Good fumble. Oh! I forgot how to slip away. Magnifique. Cool. That said, I think I'm going to kill... This thing is dead. Ah, well. You win some, you lose some. This is slip away because of our evolution thingy. Unfortunately, I can't link to it, but you can only link to heroes. Farewell, brave knight. You just got here, and I already killed you. I hate to see it. You really hate to see it. Probably wouldn't have killed it if I wasn't so aggressive with its positioning, but I just went in. Still, the better than the AI. The wild threat has been dealt with, and Micus, the helper, has the opportunity to search the cave. Micus orders the body of the gold wyvern and her offspring to be removed. As others go to lift the heavy animal, something softly whines from underneath it, and a young gold wyvern emerges, the sole survivor of the pack. It seems as though its mother's body protected it from the harm. It looks up to Micus, the helper, and whines again. A young gold wyvern has survived the carnage at the Clawmark Cave, and clings to Micus. We could turn it into a cloak. We'll keep it as a mount. I may not end up using it as a mount, but it will be in the Dragon Horde. Can we clear this? Not even a little bit. The wyvern survived, though. Okay. I feel like I'm spending a lot of time babysitting this section. You can just hang out back here, right? You'll be fine. There might be a strat to get it to die. Just to trigger the slip away, and then it'll be more useful. But let's not be completely heartless. Because I think it would still die. If I had a higher chance of success, I'd be willing to give it a shot, but... Game? Game? For the Monarch. Since our Monarch is missing, I cannot wait for this thing to be reworked. I also realized... Ooh, good shot. That... Do I just send it? We'll kind of wait. We'll kind of wait. I realized in the next patch, this realm might be more difficult. Because Condemn is going to change to be just a 10% vulnerability to damage. That could be a big deal. We'll see, though. As always. All changes are, Ooh, you're dying. Don't like that. Yet to be determined, you know? Don't you know? Okay. See how we fare? You know, for a tier 3 leech guard, that thing is going to get its ass whooped. Just constantly refuged over here. Slight misplay. I could have charged it first to remove its retaliation attack. Ah, well. Bleed it. Bleed it. Unfortunately, the dire penguins being the embodiment of evil do have life drain. We'll see where this refuge thing goes now. Where do we go now? It went for the wyvern. And then it died to the wyvern. That's what you get. You get what you deserve. Death. The inescapable end. Nice. No losses. Get back in there and heal. Alrighty. We are slowly, gently removing the threats to our security. I would love to boost this, but I also would hate to boost it. Do we boost it? Are we boosters? No. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I did. I boosted it so I could get the shrine. Oh, I'm so bad. Should we try a Slither Hatchling? This guy has all of the bonus experience crap. Okay, we have our wall in our capital, which is fantastic. Yes, yes, yes. Fireforge Stone is in, meaning that we have completed the Rings of Binding, which is going to make Blint even stronger. Micus is level 6, and he's going to get Master of Healing. His stacks with Foraging Training to make it so he kind of just full heals every turn. Very nice, very nice. I'm just going to keep this in here. The plus 4 Spirit Resist would be nice, but I'm just going to keep this here for the Horde, which is currently at plus 56. It did go down because I gave the Warding Robe to him, but we'll make him a staff one day. Calm Militia is ready. I believe we were doing this for the Bullet, which is a pretty cool title. Honestly, I might do some more. We can get a new hero, but we don't want a new hero because we just want to resurrect our hero that fell, which I totally remembered. Get that first. Nimue has returned. Okay, good job. You're level 13. Not too shabby. We have more remains. We're going to resurrect Maurice. We've captured somebody who will kill eventually. Because I'm evil. I would like to have the Masonic Hall. Because that just means this builds everything faster. And we're going to need to make sure we build these underground vaults and whatnot. There's just too much to build and not enough time. So much to do and so much to see. And I'm thinking about you never know if you don't go. You know, we'll summon a Wyvern for the Bullet as well. That should complete her stack for her measly stack. She doesn't need a healer. Yeah, she doesn't have a healer. Team doesn't have a healer. I could build this here, boost it out, and then... Okay. We'll see if we boost it. While we're ending the turn, let's see how our friends are doing. I think I'm the only one in supreme danger at the moment. Because I think everyone else is on the offensive. A Tigran is moving against Lithal, but she's alright. I think. Nimue is vibing, I'm pretty sure. I am a little worried about Yaka, because Yakopolis is right here. And, the good guy dwarf is here, Fangir. Someone left some lore about Fangir, thanks. In the last comment. Or, as a comment in the last video. Here he is. The stubborn, but kind, good-natured Dowie. He is actually moving against Yaka quite aggressively, but I think Yaka will be okay. Someone said that Lithal's ritual is the strongest, but I feel like I made a pretty good choice with the Drowned. Because there's just constant reinforcements for the AI. Speaking of the AI, what is happening here? Turiel hasn't moved. You're on an elephant. That's fun. Turiel hasn't moved. Nor has this stack. So what if we just go back? Thoughts? Why can't I reach this tile? Thoughts? We're just going back. Good. We need to make sure Arcadia doesn't fall. So we're going back to clean up this crap. The bullet will be able to reunite with her master. Yeah, we can boost you out. Go there. Go here. We can resurrect. Just kidding. Soon we can resurrect. I'm really low on mana. This should be audible. Fantastic. Now that the monsters of the Gold Vein have been slain, the surviving miners come out of hiding. We owe our lives to you, foreigner, their master prospector begins to say. Take a look at our treasury. Name any item, and it shall be yours. We will leave this perilous place and return to our homes. Master prospector wants to thank you with a gift from their guild chest. Cool. Some stability. The Slime of Solace. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, we could get a bunch of... We're going production. This completes the tower. And gives us some leftovers. I think it's item forging time. Item forge is so walla walla bang bang. No, we'll build the item forge. I want this as well. It doesn't really matter where. I don't think. We're going to expand soon. Wish I was going a little faster, but what are you going to do? I mean, I could get Soil Tender. I kind of want Skilled Raiders. This militiaman is going to go explore the darkness. Okay, there's nothing over there. That's good. Supremely good. Hello, risk bateau. Interesting. Maybe I should have just watched that to see how these militia keep dying. I did notice that this is the battle where the Wyvern reaches legendary. That's fun. How do the militia keep dying? We must observe. We must learn. We'll use the soothing touch on that. Okay. You know what? I should probably do Further Monarch, but this sounds fun. Wow. No fumbles. Okay. Sure thing. We're going to face the correct direction. Boom. Probably should have done this first. I was going to do this. Which I do think is the correct decision. Probably gonna sacrifice this militiaman. We could send out the wyvern, but honestly, I don't want to. Like, is it really bad if it's here? Oh dear, this could be bad. We'll find out. Yeet. Cool. Alright, let's see how this pans out. Remember that the wyvern will, oh, look at that. Your own friend. It will slip away if it were to die. Okie dokie. Big flank. Big damage. And pretty good heal here. Militiaman can step in and polearm the ogre. We can charge into this, I guess. I don't know, team. It looks pretty good to me. I think we are bing chillin'. Good fumble there. Misfortune really adds a lot of YOLO, doesn't it? I had some fights in the last episode. A number of them were crazy, but one of them was just like full-on relying on fumble to not die a horrible and painful death. Alright. Well, we saved everything. Oh, that came back from the dead. I forgot about that. Minor detail. Minor detail. Someone mentioned that they played with the clay defenders recently, and they were really tanky, but they didn't do a whole bunch of damage, which sounds about right. What do we get? A fire wyvern. Look at that. Why is there a stone giant here? Ooh. I forgot I got this. This is a relatively respectable stack now, team. Look at that. Alright. This stack could use some work, but we are building a knight, right? Yeah. We're getting there. We're getting there. You built your shrine. That's great because I am bleeding mana out of the wazoo. I've lost the rings of binding. Because I lost a focus crystal. How did I lose a focus crystal? Someone has to be standing on it. Do we prefer... We'll get rid of the militia. Hopefully this works. Did you get the XP thing? I don't think you did. You did not. Okay. You don't do any of those. We want to hold it for the horde. For the horde. Maybe you can have the rune legs. Just because resistance is helpful for any character. Did I lose? I have no idea where my focus crystal is, I'm not going to lie. I have no idea. Well, that sucks. Myrna has gained a level of renown. Why? Because she won a battle in friendly territory. Fantastic. Magnifique. Maybe I'll actually build SPIs because of that character. If this thing gets reinforced, this could be really spooky. Alright. Why if I had my mana income went down even more? I don't... Okay. I don't know what Tyrael is doing. I also don't know if Blint alone can take him. Did I get my focus crystal back? Nope. Okay. Sure. Yeah, whatever. This is a pretty respectable stack team. Do we attack this first, though? A low-risk battle. I don't know if I believe it. I sure don't. Okay. I think most of this is going to be me fighting these wildlife. I need to get my mana income going because this is the YOLO teleport, right? Yeah. Great. Everyone loves a YOLO teleport. I need to get my mana flowing to get to get my hero back. She is a strong, independent woman. Well, she's not independent, she's dead. But she's a strong woman. Chain lightning me. Oh, this is kind of perfect, team. This is so much misfortune. But we have to do the Monarch thingy. I think it's just mandatory. Swiggity switty. Coming for that booty. We'll restore to get rid of all this crap. This should add misfortune and remove a model. I think it did. Fantastic. Burning and bleeding misfortune. Oh, the Liege Guard is now in a pretty bad spot. Just kidding. Okay. Alrighty. This kind of worked out. My hero's in an atrocious position, but besides that, oh, fantastic. We are no longer in an atrocious position. We're now in a kind of okay spawn. I think we'll go for this. We'll go after the Umbral Mistress. She doesn't have any melee attacks. We'll see if we can waddle over here and to get a heal eventually. Liege Guard will go here. Do we cast a spell? Do we try and save our mana? I wouldn't mind this. Okay, that might have been a mistake, but we'll rip it. She cleansed herself. Oh, what a bitch. That's Umbral Demons for you. That was a good plan by the AI. I hated it, but it was a good play. Okay. Go touch him. Which was a huge mistake of the highest order. And then I made it worse. Nice. I love making things worse. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just... Can this thing shoot in zone of control? We're going to find out. I can't shoot first turn anyway. Alright, if someone dies, it's entirely my fault. My bad. Positioning here was just atrociously awful. Okay. Fumble worked out. Nice. Can. So when these things are burning, they don't cleanse themselves, right? It's called Curse Eater. Yeah. Okay, so if they're burning, life is good. Trying to kill this with a... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. These things are quick, so they can get away. You might lose the giant here. I just don't have a... The giant or the knight, one are dying here. They both... Actually, they might both die. Okay. Alright, we're gonna move here to heal. And you can pull back. I feel like I've misplayed this so bad. Okay. Can the mistress not fumble? I don't think she can. Oh, just kidding. Can the mistress not fumble? Immediately fumbles. Alright. Well, we lost the giant. That kind of sucks. I feel like I'm just going to lose all the giants. I've lost almost all of them. Okay, we can use him to engage. I should be able to do this. We're just going to need to use some fat heals on the knight. It'll be easy. Right? Easy. Where's the hero? Okay. We just play this nice and cool. No big deal. What do you think is the threat here? Thoughts? Probably the Lithuanian. We get the bear to hit the ritualist and then we charge into it. Big brain. Is this this isn't the support, this is the shooty one. Okay. Cool. Now we can waddle around here and heal. Now we can go on a rampage. Cool. And just like that, problem solved. Ah! We're fine. Okay. Nailed it. You can't quite get back in, but that's okay. All right. I'm going to trade. I may have lost a giant team, but I got a slither hatchling. Hashtag word. Huh. Why do I have no mana income? None whatsoever. Well, I have to go stop this. Okay, that might be why I lost a bunch of mana income. Alright. So, I think we take Blint. I'm assuming his throne city's up here somewhere. I mean, Blint can go take this down. Might be difficult. Apparently it's impossible. I don't know what I'm going to need to kill these. I feel like this would be a lot easier, but I also have no idea. Okay, here's what we'll do. Blints and these three. are going to go kill Tyrael. Ooh, I think I made a slight mistake. This is still a risky battle somehow. By killing Tyrael... Oh, we make it so he can't cast spells in that other fight. I think this might be really dumb, but... Good luck, Blint. You're gonna need it. Okay. This is a freeze. But not against this guy because he's immune to everything. He is literally immune to debuffs. He is a cheater, essentially. So we just have to apply misfortune to this bitch. Alright, let's see how much damage he does. Okay. He didn't do any. Cool. Thankfully, I do have blight damage on my breath. That's a thing. Hey, team. Did you know that they all have slip away? I could have tried to eat the mind of this thing. Might have been a better idea. Great. Good shot. What do? Vibe. Okay. Blinty boy! Cool. GG. Easy peasy. 300 knowledge in the pocketses. Ooh. That's a nice... It's a nice one. Okay. We have secured the Fireforged Stone. Now... I just think we can take this. Assuming there's nothing else here. We just might have to sacrifice something. Or nothing. Shall we see how let's see how the AI did it. Let's see. I want to watch more replays of amusing fights. I'm assuming the AI is going to sacrifice a unit and then heal it. Or maybe you know what? Maybe the misfortune carries here. Ooh, I didn't think about that. Double archers means a whole bunch of misfortune. I mean, the ritualists apply it as well, so. The AI cursed them. I mean, it also helps when the hero does literally nothing. Okay. You know, that's fair. Monarch's Decree. Cool. Wasn't the AI recoded to try not to focus on combat summons? Am I making that up? Incredible fumbles on it, though. If you had told me that the support character would last longer than the hero, I don't know if I would have believed you. Here we are. His fortune's going to carry against this thing. For sure. Now the AI can feel the wrath of the infinite healing. Not too shabby. Demolishing Seer of Mentorship. Huh. Alright. We can give that to Blint. Ah, they were standing on the focus crystal. Got it. So if we give him this, and do I want to try the Assassin's Dagger? Sure, whatever. So now he has all tier 2 equipment except his weapon. So when the item forge comes in, which it has, we can... This is going to suck because it hurts my horde, but I might keep the Tempest Shillelagh. Do I want to keep that? No, I'll get rid of the Poison Immunity Ring. I don't like those rings. Okay. Now I just need a weapon. I guess I'm just going to make a Giga Weapon since I'm here. We're looking for a War Claw, right? Yes, okay. There are 4 base claws and then there's armored claws? I forgot about the armored claws. Anyway, we're here for the War Claw. And we'll make it like that because we're from the Underdark. Fire damage. We have such little... Let's see what our... Before I do this, are our AI friends selling any magical materials? 33 gold per turn? Now see, that's what I'm talking about. If I can complete the Imperial thing through this, that'd be really great. Archon Blood. Ash will do. Not quite. I will take the Ash will do, assuming this isn't too expensive. Because I'm going to have to cast a big old spell soon. You know what? I'm going to pay this because that's kind of important to me. Wait. Does that complete the thing? Oh, it does. Look at that. I just need haste berries. Which I know where there are. Nice. Well, now our AI friends really can't die. Yeah, see this. We're going to have to cast this. It's going to take us for freaking ever. Let's be honest, team. I don't care about any of us. But I also don't really want to shuffle, so we will just get something. This is going to take us 600 mana. 600 casting points. Okay, it's going to take a hot minute. But our mana's coming back to us. This was... I guess that wasn't a big source of mana. Okay. The bullet is on her way to rectify this situation. You are continuing to provide vision for us. Just kidding, you're going back home. Okay. Right, back to the forge. The power of friendship. Surely they won't ask for those back, right? We're going to get Blights, because that's an Underdark thing, and it is what the Celestial units are weak against. Crit hit, crit damage. Do we want to do anything else? Do we want Lifesteal? We could get Retaliator. I don't hate Retaliator. That's part of the reasons why I think the Shock Dragons are so good. Is because they retaliate super hard. We can just call it the Blightbringer. Wait. Blighted Talons. There we go. Cool. Once this is completed, that will complete our Collector as well. I hope everyone's proud of me, thinking of our ambitions for once. Or else you have to... Oh, I need so much mana. Thankfully, completing the Cosmic Flux Elixir will help out. Got some Archon Blood. Micus is leveled up. Well done, Micus. Let's grab Reclaiming Attacks. Also one of my favorite abilities. We're not getting another hero. Although that guy could have been good. Tyrael has drawn. I did that. We got some more remains. Which could be... They are so... They give me a lot of money. But money's not the problem. It's mana. Mana. Why is this place so terrible at making things? Somehow it only has one quarry. I think I'm going to try for the third time to build walls. You turn this into a quarry. Who cares? Okay. We're good? We're good. We have stabilized la situación. We're going to go get this Hasteberry. That will give us the Imperial Essence, which is one of the best collections to complete. And then we're going to think about our life. Go, Udgad. I believe... I don't believe in you anymore. Well, as long as you keep him busy, it doesn't really matter. Like, this is fine. Totally fine. Turn us into a conduit. Because we're going to make this probably a teleporter, honestly. We can build the node here. Then we go take what is rightfully mine. Cool. Cross shield. Nice. I gotta be honest, team. I don't particularly desire to aggress alone. You know, like, I feel a whole bunch of units could just appear magically on top of my face. And I don't really want that. So, what do you do again? +2 knowledge per research post. Okay. Okay. That's a research post. But then I have no growth. No nothing. Only death. Maybe if I build another quarry, I can quarry faster. You know? 9 turns to grow. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Alright, Lady Bullet, build them roads. Beautiful. Her ambition actually works out perfectly for just sitting here in my own domain. Vibing. Alright. I think I'm going to need to heal before we head into the Desecrated Temple. But not before we go here. Alright, my Militia Legion. There's no special random effects. We're going to let the militia die. The militiamen die. A horrible and painful death. We're doing great. Everyone's healing up. Next turn we take the temple. That's going to be really annoying to clear that. Then we go here. And life is swell. We have a new knight. We're actually pretty close to teleporter as well. Here's the silent barracks, but I think I'm going to go dragon attack. I don't really care for the clay peoples in this particular playthrough, I don't think. We could go... Not gonna lie, team. I kind of want to go for... the Farmers Guild. We are farmers. Bop, 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 bop. You know? I can't believe I still can't annex this. Is this like a range problem? What seems to be the problem, Mr. Sobel? I need mana. No, we're going to resurrect our hero. Did Nemo just die? Well, her capital is well insulated, so I think it'll be okay. Oh, dear mother of pearl. Yeah, like, we need to reunite our forces over here, and then we can, like, make a push. Maybe towards Citadel, maybe not. I don't think we want to sell things for mana, but I might have to. We'll see. We'll see. I need to keep a close eye on Yaka. Because Fangir might be out for blood. Oh, I also need to get Skilled Raiders. This is going to be our primary source of healing ourselves in enemy domain. Because I don't think we're going to get Dark Vigor this playthrough. Although I wouldn't mind it, but I mean, that's a lot. That is so many turns. And I don't think we're going to get Martial... not that one. What is it called? Resourceful Vigor? I mean, that's 50 turns. That might be doable. It depends. I guess I should have asked this near the start. If you're still watching, hey, thanks. Appreciate you. I think we could go for like a magical victory, something that doesn't require us to kill everyone, or maybe we'll kill everyone. That's what I want to ask. Do you want to kill everyone? Through fate or blind luck, the currents of change and chaos bring your attention to a chilling scene. A frost wyvern and its frost-ridden followers are slowly turning the area around them to ice. They freeze the earth, beast and man alike, leaving behind a desolate, lifeless wasteland. All will to live, movement, and impulse is quenched as if the entire region had become frozen in time. Will you stop these ice creatures before they freeze everything in their grasp? Winter is over. Let's melt some ice. Oh, hey, we're in a good spot for that, too. Do I care about this? Not particularly. I probably built walls here first, but I'm being greedy about it. Like, I think walls first was the correct play, because we have seen, yeah, there's his capital. We've seen Tyrael come from here before, but if I can grab this sooner rather than later, I kind of like the idea. All right, this is spooky. However, our forces have been united. And it feels so good. I think Tyrael's back, right? Because he cheated? Yeah. Blint is level 11, one level away from his breath upgrade. So I think it's time we do get the breath. We'll grab the line breath, because I've never used it before. Is this what we want to bring in? I guess so. Micus the Helper and his retinue approach the grand desecrated temple, decorated with depictions of stern-looking godhead. Micus the Helper hears eerie chanting coming from within and espies a group of hooded figures performing some sort of ritual. Suddenly, a blood-curdling scream echoes through the temple. The group is summoning something big and otherworldly. Micus the Helper's companions swallow nervously as they look on, awaiting their orders. Micus wonders if he should allow the summoning ritual to continue, or stop it before it is too late. Stop the ritual now! To arms! Brave champions! This is actually kind of a scary stack. We lost our Slither, which isn't the end of the world, but... So in 5 turns, a Balor will appear. I'm a little worried. About the bow crap coming our way. Let's see what we can do there. So there is an Inquisitor of the evil variety. We did resist the stun. Fantastic. I think I'm gonna put all the credit there on my positioning, because we had War Banner and all the good crap. There is also a Night Guard, a Tyrant Knight, an Infernal Juggernaut, and the Shrine of Smiting. I mean, it's perfect. There's also a nightmare here. Literal perfection. Do we kill? I think we try and damage this thing. Because it can turn and really hurt our knight here. Sure, whatever. I'm a little worried about this. Because this is all resistant to fire. Maybe we just hit that thing. Okay. Alright, that was amusing. Owie, less amusing. Good fumble. Ooh. Good fumble. Okie dokie. One heal. Two heal. This thing is slippery. This is a 50-50. You're obscured by obstacles. Do I get on the shrine? I think something has to get on the shrine. One turn and then we can rip another heal on something. Maybe we can just kill this, I guess. Now, this thing can do... Whoop, 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 whoop. Nice. Noise. And we have a decent chance to hit there. We missed, but we did get the heal off. Okay. That's unfortunate. That is super unfortunate. That is cool. Nice. Can we get in range? We can. Fantastic. It's alive! Now, unfortunately, we don't have a heal here. Do we... Option 1. This thing is so dead. Does this kill? I was going to use this here. I mean, maybe we can keep this alive? I kind of doubt it. You don't have slippery, do you? Oh, you do. Okay. Nice. What fucking op... Oh. I'm just permanently obscured. Whatever, I'll roll the 50s. Honestly, nailed it. Alright. Let's see if we kept everything alive. That was good for me. That was good for me. That was good for me. Boom. Shakalaka. By golly gee. Can I just not... Whatever. I don't think I can see anything on this stupid map. Alright, I do want to try and keep you alive, I think. So what we can do is we can go over here. Heal you. And then shoot this, which will heal him. I love it so. The Legion Guard can get cooking as well. Cool. Ah! Fuck! Yeah. Minor detail. Demon from hell. Okay. Oh, I'm in a perfect... I just realized, no, you need to get out of here. We're actually in a very good... Why am I just... Oh, I'm blinded. We're fine, right? He has that AoE thing. That one. Well, now he doesn't. But he does have the claw. So what if we just all back up a little bit? The claw. Owie. Is undesirable. So is dying to his explosion. Cool. Shame about the Aspirant Knight. Sorry, bud. But the cult is gone and their ritual undone. The desecrated temple at last falls silent, and Micus the Helper is free to investigate. The cultists were not praising the deities for whom the desecrated temple was built at all. A malicious-looking scroll sits in the center of the ritual circle, an artifact used to summon beings from a world called Obadoth, bearing illustrations of beings like dire penguins. It seems the cultists were using this scroll to call upon this demonic power. The demonic scroll is silent, and yet incredibly captivating. So much knowledge rests within. So we can, shall we, use the scroll to summon and control a unit of true evil origin. The greatest evil, the dire penguin. Now this actually got buffed, this event, because this is now an unspeakable horror. Melee attacks inflict remorse. Cool. of course... Was this worth it? I don't know. But it's funny. And that's all that matters to me. And now this can join the team. Plus a knowledge per research post, a bunch of mana, and Imperium. We will one day cast our transformation. This still has to be cleared, I think. We'll waddle this way. I cannot keep an aspirant knight alive to save my life. Ah, right, I was doing this. Well, we outnumber them for whatever that means. I guess we'll get started. The game thinks it's a high-risk battle, and honestly, I agree with it. The game thinks it is not only a high-risk battle, but that I lose it. Now, it is worth noting, there are two things worth noting here. First, numero uno, Turiel has returned, which means the enemy can cast magical spells. Unfortunate. Numero dos. There is no cake. It is a lie. No, I mean, Numero dos. The Spelljammer is not here. It's in another castle. That's something we have to keep in mind. Numero tres. I probably should have pivoted this direction where all my slow-ass units are, but that's how it is. Okay. He is standing on a volcanic tile, which is certainly a choice of all time. They really hate that one singular militia unit. Couldn't tell you why. Okay. I think we're going to start off with a Monarch's Decree here. This gives us for the Monarch. So plus 1 defense, plus 1 resistance, 10% damage, 10 morale. Yeah, okay, we're doing that. Sure. I don't think I can actually... Well... Maybe? Resisted. Oh dear. Wonder why the shield boy is actually taking more damage than these. That's okay. Alright, we are in a position here to heal a little bit. Oh boy. Okay. I don't think we want to make our move yet. With our melee units. I think we just want to hold the line. Okay. That is unfortunate. Holy shit. Okay. So. All right. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. I think we're dead. I think we are, in fact, dead. Ow! I should have healed first. Okay. This thing can't do anything. Neither can you. That really sucks. You can at least do a little poking. Please don't die. Oh. So what happened there, is that the Awakeners awakened my asshole. That's pretty much what happened. And I can't kill anything. Yeah. That about covers the situation. I killed one thing. That's about all we're gonna kill, I think. I mean, I can drop this again. And maybe something magical will happen. That is a Pyre Warden in front of us, which is alarming, to say the least. You don't have a heal either. Okay. Big old buffs from the boy. Ow. Cleansing Flame. Yeah, I did not consider Cleansing Flame. I like the damage of the gun, but that's about all that I'm liking right now. You're stunned. You're still kind of... Well, you're actually not dead. But that's about all... The only positive thing I can say for this situation. You're not dead. Make her fucked. Lost another hero. Arcane Renewal is unique to Tyrael, right? Could have guessed as having an unkillable frontline was good. I'm shocked. Shocked. I say. Hashtag just Fire Templar things. Well, that is something. That is something. Unfortunately, hey, make us the helper leveled up. There is a slight problem. Oh, that's cool. Slight problem. Slight. Ever so slight. We'll go down to Materium. Why not? I believe because they killed her, they got her corpse. So, I can't resurrect her. Not that I have the mana to do so anyway. So we're going to get a new friend. Ooh, Steward. We can put agricultural on... Bridgedale, I guess? Scholarly can go on to the... I mean, you're also an elitist. Another ritualist, though. Do I care? What's Protector do again? Adjacent friendly units gain defense and resistance. I'll take another elitist. Sure. Alright. You know the rules. I'm going to build them exactly the same. Am I... Not exactly. I guess... Okay, we'll go down here. And then we'll do some of the stuff they're removing. Because they're removing it. Alright, we have a... Predicament. Predicament. No governor set for Aegis. Does Arcadia have a governor? Does. As a new governor. I just realized this Trollkin governor is going to get literally 0 benefits. Actually, you might be able to get something here in Aegis because there's actual rivers here. Although you're not getting any benefit because right now you're not fighting with our lord. Our ruler. We're getting a lot of militia. We're going to need all of the militia. Should I get a wolf? Honestly, I think we just get teleporters. Midgard is returned. Yeah, Myrna's been captured. Okay. So now that we have the teleporter infrastructure, we can do some things. I think I have to sell for mana, team. I'm never going to get the spell off otherwise. Okay, they're being silly. It was ambitious to do this, I will admit. Hey. Rats. My culture I don't like, but I'll take them. Someone has to do something. Okay. Should be easy to auto. With the frost creatures gone, their magical ice starts to melt. Icicles shatter and water drips as the cold fades away, revealing various objects that had been locked in the ice. You see weapons, gold, and a stack of books. But as the ice melts, chaos and decay make up for lost time. For you can see the objects deteriorate in front of your very eyes. You have to choose. Fast. A bow with Hero Slayer. Money. Some knowledge, or 300 mana. That is 1000% what we're doing. It's not even going to be close. Mana, mana, mana. Okay. A safe battle. Not safe enough. Does anyone else just feel like I'm incredibly weak? Thoughts? Because that's how I feel. I feel like I'm just weak. Like there's just no hope. If there is any hope, it rides on Blints. Which is certainly a sentence of all time. Waddle, waddle, waddle. I guess we should only be alarmed of the Mama Spider. Which is coming. Eventually. No, back. Oh, loud, he's coming. I could. So the Cleansing Flame is really going to be a complicating factor. I didn't think about that. Does that mean I don't go Pandemonium? We might have to go Devastation. We might have to, team. Do you realize these little shits could hit me? I think we do. I think we are going to go Devastation then. Because I have to go... Wow. I have to go one more Chaos Tome, I think, to get what I'm looking for. I believe. We'll check the situation when we get there. But I think that is, in fact, la situación. Okay. Barely keep anything alive, it feels. Alright, I'm pretty sure I can't clear this at the moment. So I have to come back for that. I think that we heal quite a lot. Do I turn around and try and bop Tyrael? Again. For the 17th time. He loves these haste berries. I couldn't tell you why. Unlike before, he now has friends. One of them even has a rather nasty looking polearm. You know what? I'm going to do it. And I'll tell you why. What does the auto do? Surprisingly well. Let's see if I can do better. The reason is because there are 3 heroes here. I can't believe... He's benefiting from this, isn't he? What an arsehole. Ooh. Hello. There are 3 heroes here, teams. Team? I don't know why I did the multi. 3 heroes. means 450. Oh! That was very dumb. Knowledge. I really hope I didn't get the knight killed. I might have, though. Okay, they went for Blints. Okay, Blint is stunned. Oh, yeah. Dead knight. I don't believe... Oh, Blint, my goat. How do I do this? How did it miss a 70%? To be fair, you are slippery. I mean, I just tail swipe this, right? He just walks away. We walk in here and tail swipe in defensive mode. Okay, momentum. Smackety smacks back. Looks pretty good to me. I kind of like it. Kind of dig it. He taunted Blinty Boy. That was weird. So you know that by taunting Blint, you really only improved the situation. We're just gonna waddle over here. We're gonna turn the camera, then waddle over here. Okay. Looking good. How's it going, bud? How is it hanging? We're going to heal you. Then you're going to waddle in here, kill this. Cool. The thing I'm worried about is the fact that Blint is now, or this guy's now flanking Blint, but I think we'll be okay. I will rage, though, if he kills him. Cool. GG, Tyrael, for the third, fourth, fifth. I've lost count how many times I've killed you. But we got 450 knowledge for that, and we got 2 items. I thought we'd get 3, but we got 2. That's fine. I'll take it. We can have you go here. This guy has sprint, so he's a champion. He is almost a knight. Almost. He's fought long and hard for it. Okay. Someone moved a little too far. It was me. I'm the someone. Okay. Who likes us the most? That's surprising. Look, Yanka. I hate to do this. I need these items for my horde, but I also just have no mana. Yanka is short balling. You're dead. You're also short balling me. Haven't you heard that song? We're all in this together. Da da ba ba da da. Who remembers? Alright, Draconia Transformation. It's only going to take us 7 turns. Blighted Talons. This means we can complete Blint's major ambition. He is tier 4 governor. So the capital city generates 10% more gold income. And he also gave us a bunch of Binding Essence and Equipment Mastery, which gain +1 hit point per item tier equipped. Not overly helpful for the Dragon Lord, but it is what it is. I've gotten some more remains in our crypt. I need to get an actual crypt, honestly. Isn't there one nearby? There's this one. I need to get one of these. For mana. Okay, so what's our capital doing at the moment? Just building an estate hall. That's correct. We have the Dungeoneering Conclave, so every turn our terrain is going to start changing. This is going to help us grow. We're going to get a longbow. I want to build a couple longbows, honestly. For this stack up here. The militia have been sacrificed to the Dark Gods. You need to build probably another bannerman. Our governor situation is chillin', I think. Because we have a dead person. And I have no mana. Oh, and just as an update, I did get my foot looked at. It was kind of an infuriating experience because the lady messed up checking me in for blood. So I sat there for an hour doing nothing. I finally got up and I was like, you know, I don't think I was checked in. She was like, really? I was like, yeah. She's like, okay, who did it? I'm like, I don't know, the lady who was sitting behind you. She's gone now. She's like, oh, yeah, she's kind of new. And I was like, mother... Fine. So now, damn it. Now I'm going to stay up all night because I probably won't be able to wake up if I sleep. To be there open, the ass crack of dawn, as they say. Gonna get blood drawn because the doctor... The good news, I'll get the good news out of the way. The doctor doesn't think anything is majorly wrong. Like, my Achilles tendon is intact. Nothing's broken. I got an x-ray and it was perfectly normal, which is a weird sentence when it comes to me and my health of various manners. So, he wants to get my blood drawn to check for gout. Because I do have an arthritic condition. So, maybe I've developed gout along the way. Entirely possible. Oh, this looks really cool. I like it. Although, I don't think it's gout, because apparently gout, they talked about, like, the big toe a lot. Like, the joints of the toe. And that is not messed up for me. In fact, my toe is fine. It's the only reason I'm even walking at all, because my toe, I can walk on my tippy toes, and that doesn't hurt. At least as much. But anyway, you know, rule it out, all that sort of thing. I'm just gonna keep this guy back here, honestly. So, he thinks there might be... If all the tests... I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. If all the tests come back normal, I'm distracted in my own thoughts here. The 2 tests that he ordered, then he thinks I might need to have a check for, like, clotting. Like, I think that's called deep vein thrombosis. Which would really suck if I have a clot back down there. I really hope I don't. But I'm also really sedentary because, you know, disability and whatnot. So I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, good job, Blint. Knock that ass. Oh, also thank you, Scanix, for informing me that Insanity was slightly reworked again, and I guess I didn't realize. It will now prioritize attacking enemies, or, attacking its own friendly units, if they're nearby. That's cool. Good for me. I guess I didn't realize that had been reworked like so. Anyway, we were able to get this. We were able to get the outpost up. We have our first teleporter. Teleporter is going to drain our mana, which sucks, but it'll be fine. I think. There's only 3 units here. I can take it. I don't know where the other ones went, though. Hope there's not, like, Ashland camouflage on them. I can take these. Okay. So everything here is cleared except for the golden layer. The problem with the golden layer is I really don't have anti-large. Which, well, I have a militia. Do I think I could take this even a little bit? No. Do I kind of want to try? Yes. Oh dear. The ancient gold. So thanks everyone who gave me the tips about the foot. I had to get it looked at. I couldn't walk this morning. It was a... Anywho, the ancient golden lair looms before Micus the Helper. Inside, he encounters 2 resting dragons on opposite ends of the hall. Each dragon seems to be guarding one half of a considerable horde. Intruder, the first one, a royal fire dragon, says, "Thou darest enter my horde. Leave thy tribute, lest I rain down fiery wrath upon thee." The second, a frost dragon, glares at the other before turning back to Micus with a cold grin. "I suggest you run, little mouse." The 2 dragons rise, towering above Micus. "Leave our hordes, or face our wrath." Yeah, that's kind of spooky. Alrighty, we're not going to do that. You know what we are going to do, though? Something ill-advised. Don't try this at home. We are going to get a teleporter going to bring Blint here. And he's going to do this. Oh, dragon. Alright, sure. Alright, we have completed the Imperial Essence. Huzzah! About the only thing good we've got going for us. We could... I suppose we could do the Rite of Wealth. I need the Rite of Mana, honestly. I'm not desperate for this. I don't need to pop it yet. Guards returns. Mandor is fielding Reapers already. That kind of sucks. Okay. Shira has returned. It looks like Lithal is doing a number on him. Fantastic. Nimue has returns. I think she's vibing. I'm hoping... We have a teleporter pack with all of our allies, so I'm hoping that now that I have teleporter infrastructure and I'm building a couple of them, they'll start using them. I realize that might be an ambitious thought, but it is the thought I have already. I think one of the problems... I don't know if I'd call this a problem. A challenge. We'll call it a challenge. One of the challenges of this realm is that it's really difficult to grow your cities. That was rude. You're not in reinforcement range, are you? Ooh, they might be. It's close. They're not. They're 1 tile short. But he did crop my movement, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah. Advanced logistics, baby! Easiest auto of my life. What the fuck? That sounds about right, honestly. I'm gonna have to manually do so many of these battles. Oh, that's a steel shaper. I thought it was a, That bitch is already back? Lol. By being aggressive like this, we might be able to prevent the Awakener from doing awakening things. Maybe. We shall see. This isn't a... Oh, that's a Fire Warden. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This just in? Awakener still does Awakener things. Okay. We have to do a whole ass flank because this is a Pyre Warden. What does this do again? Turn from the use all stacks pulse defense. So we do this first. Then we could do this. Or we can keep the defensive stacks and hope he doesn't die. Cool. Oh, not cool! Okay, well. Nice, I guess. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. Pyre Wardens. What are you gonna do? And they come by you, bad boy, bad boy. He built the city here. Look at that. It might not be a bad idea for me to try and grab, like, destroy that Astral Rifts. Oh. Didn't even see you there. Die! I have to be more evil there so I can build Obsidian Dragons. Destroy that rift just for the call of... What is your obsession with this part of the map, Tyrael? You want to talk about it? Are you incapable of going anywhere else? I'll stand here, though. Midgard died. Bet the Reaper has something to do with that. Yeah. Burden of guilt, blah, blah, blah. I could build, or I could invoke the Right of Wealth and then get another hero, but I can also resurrect next turn. I think that's what we'll do. When the next rally comes, we can get Fire Giants again. Maybe I won't kill it in one turn. Unlikely. Where the fuck did you come from? Okay. That's just how it's gonna be. Tyrael has a legion over here that's just unkillable. Go to this stack. Hey! Look who's back. He brought even more friends this time. He brought a Mulkin. How dare you betray me? Well, Tame, let's go get 450 knowledge. And this high-risk battle. Alright. Do I get affected by the haste berries now? I do not. Okay. That's fine. He doesn't either. We're on the teleporter map, which is quite rare to see. Like I don't see it very often at all, in fact. Okay. I need to build a proper army. I need to stop relying on these militia shitters. I can see why Space Wizard did a magic victory here. Like, this is driving me insane. Do I... You know... Wow, that does, like, no damage. Why? Hello? I could move here and swipe, I suppose. What can you do? Do I wait one more turn? This guy has a chance to be frozen. Good freeze. Yeah, you know. Did I not tail? No, I tail swiped. I have a lot of questions, though, about this. Like, why? How? Why, how, who, when, where? Even the law... Okay. Protect the rear with the knights. Am I gonna just drop them? You know what? There's no cleansing flame here. Okay, that kind of sucked, but there was a fumble. Good. Taunt was resisted. Fantastic. One taunt, one kill. Okay. Draconic Rage. Cool. We have another cleave. We have a breath. We have a incredible backline hit. Just have the minor concern of not kind of just ignoring Ethereal. But, I mean... Making him go insane would be good. We'll do this guy because maybe it'll... Just kidding. Maybe it'll work. Never. Go here. We'll get the Wyvern over here. We'll just heal Blint. Okay. Wow, there's a fat-ass heal. Of the highest degree. Teleport. Quick phase, even. Okay. That's not even teleport, that's the next level. Okay. Move in here. Kill you. Okay, momentum. Bonk. I could... If I could second wind here to breathe on this Antiriel, that could be a good shot. If I get rid of this hero, that would be better, probably. We do have a swiftness on this thing. Hero down. Don't particularly like that. Good flanks here. We'll have this guy walk away. Can't heal, unfortunately. Can also walk away. Almost die, but walk away. Should I heal something? What do we think Tyrael's going to go after? It all sucks. Oh, okay. That was a choice. He did go for the longbow, and it lived. And Blint's going to get in there and crush him. Oh, he... I taunted that thing. Okay. But Blint is still going to crush him. So you can long shot this. Oh yeah, you're steadfast. Stand here and heal ourselves. And then just pray to the dark gods. Nothing dies. With Tyrael, you never know. The cheating sod. Team. Look how close he was to becoming a knight. He was right there. He was this close. Nope. Nope. Not today, Satan. Well, he's dead again. Feel like I'm losing out on these trades. You know, feel like we're on the losing end here. All right, it is time for our next tome. I do need one more point of Chaos Affinity, so we can either go for Devastation. I don't think Pandemonium. I was originally going to go for Pandemonium. But I don't think this is actually going to be good for us. Tyrael himself is immune to debuffs, and there's the Cleansing Flame and all that crap. So we might just go Devastation. We could pretend the Warbreeds are like horrors of the Underdark. Yeah. I think that's what we're doing. I could go Cleansing Flame myself, but I don't think that makes any sense. I wanted Cycles because of, you know, the decay and whatnot. Does Dreadnought make any sense? Not really. Personally, I hate the Great Bombard because you can't control it. Alright, we're just going to go Devastation.
Above all, the fray. Those who live and breathe war will always grapple for victory. Even after their blades have broken, their bones have shattered, and their brains have been turned to pulp. Build the mightiest war machines and impart your army with a hunger for victory. Then you will be unstoppable.
This might actually be really good for the militia. Huh. That's an interesting thought. There's the Warbreed, but we're here for the Flame Burst weapons first. We are 4 turns off of our transformation. Great. You know, Channeling Chamber might not be a bad idea. Channeling Chamber will let us cast more spells. I can't believe I lost another hero. What happened to you? La, 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 la. We're down to 2. I guess I am gonna pop this stupid thing. Because another hero has fallen into Turiel's crypt. We'll get you back in a moment. I'm sorry. Not that sorry. Agricultural Governor. It's a Conqueror. Arcane Governor. That's an Imperialist. There is a free city to our north. We're not doing too much free city stuff, though. Another Agricultural Governor. Steward. A Prospecting Governor. Dominator. This all kind of sucks. Reroll. Well, that's useless. I think I get another... Look at all these ritualists. Another warrior, a prospector. This is always fun. Although, I can't really deal with the minor ambition anymore. There are a couple around, but not too many. Am I really about to go for another? I guess I am. Another ritualist. Claude the Philosopher. This time, though, our philosopher is going to philosophize about summoning. I'll grab the heal, too, but then we're going to summon with him. Okay. You want this? We have a bunch of stuff we can make. At least a tier 2 staff. That was a weird pop-up. Here. The fungi of the Underdark. Tier 2. A blighted stick. Okay. Oh, I can't cast Militia while this is going on. That's fine. Probably shouldn't build this then. I think Frost is more effective against our current enemy. Alright. Rochelle is missing Governor. I believe Arcadia has 1 SPI, the Frostspire, so it should go here. It being... Our new hero, Blint, has leveled up, and he can obtain his breath. Now, I've thought long and hard about this. Because, well... To be honest, I have no idea what would be more effective for... I don't know what would make more sense for the Underdark. Because remember, the breath of a deep dragon can cause confusion, and like the elder deep dragons can dominate. There's not really a breath that exemplifies that. Like the life breath heals people. So I was thinking the rust breath might be the most effective because it like sunders and weakens. It's not mind-addling, but you know. I would like the Inferno breath just because it's more damage. Big fan of that. But it inflicts burning, or it sets hexes on fire, which will be a cleansing flame. That's kind of super annoying, I'm not going to lie. Kind of super annoying. I'm going to go Rust Breath. And only partially because that also gives me Overcharge. Do I want to go Quicken Breath? I don't think I do. Yet. Something I desire. We'll take Artificer's Overcharge too. Good fun. And then Greater Defense probably. 203 hit points, 9-7. Look at that. we can get even bigger. Tyrael's dead, but it's going to take like 5 seconds before he comes back because he's cheating. Province is being pillaged. Not anymore. My domain has been invaded. There's a legion over here. I have to remember that because I'm going to forget. We actually want Micus to be fighting with Blint. So I think we just slap Micus. Well, the longbow needs to be replaced. Micus and the Liege Guard go in the stack, and then we take the Golden Layer. Guess how that's going to have to pan out. I think so. Oh, did you release this? What was that? A new cult called the Eye of Blint has arisen in your city of the Dark Lair. Followers of this cult have spread across the city. The priests claim you are all-seeing and all-knowing, and thus preach a doctrine of unquestioning submission to you. The whole movement makes your citizenry very obedient, be it out of reverence or out of fear of the cult's punishment. They are known to make heretics disappear. The Eye of Blint rules Underdark Lair with an iron fist. They expect you to guard their piercing gaze. Great. Fantastic. Ooh. We don't need the... I mean, Imperium's great, but that's just a touch of Imperium. I think... This is going to sound strange. It might be the draft. Because we now have the money. A cult of war. The strongest may join in my conquest. We get another farm. And then we build the Farmers Guild. Okay. Ooh. Ah. E ah ah. Walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee. Ooh ah ah ting ting. Walla walla bang bang. I made a mistake. I should have boosted this out because then I could just print lightning dragons. You may ask yourself, Fabe, how are you going to print lightning dragons with that? Only the most enlightened will understand. Ranged, healer, shooter. We need some frontline. These are both sort of, kind of frontline units. I just realized I don't really have a frontline unit. Do I dare build the Defender? Tier 1. We'll see. It might be okay. It might be alright. How much defense do they have? I mean, 6-0, no resistance kind of sucks, but not too shabby. I wish I could do anything to stop this, but I don't think I can. You just have to accept that. Okay, I made a slight error. Unsurprisingly. We need a lot here, actually. I can't build any foresters, so we're just going to ignore that. I wouldn't mind another farm. So I'll build the farm here, and we'll change this eventually. Okay, tier 2. Tavern's coming in. You're chilling. Da 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 da. Here is your blighted stick, sir. Midgard is returned. Fangir has withdrawn. Well done, Yaka. I'm glad you held. Can I build a headpiece of decent renown? Okay, we can get accuracy. That's nice. Unfortunately, I can't really build... There we go. Accurate mask. Done. Kind of want 2 of those. Yeah, there is a unit over here. Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? Guess who's back? Holy shiitake mushrooms. Alright. We're gonna need... a lot. We're gonna... Okay. My draft wasn't lost because I didn't spend it, was it? Because now... Did he execute one of my heroes? I think he did. I executed all of his. Oh! 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 Welcome back. Maurice the Executor has returned. So what do you do again? Are you a scholar? You are a scholarly governor. Fantastic. Okay. I think... Do you think they can hold this? The two of them together? I'm not confident. Also, why? Oh. Ah! I'm really not confident in this. I don't think they can hold this. Without Blint. Maybe that'll help? Oh no, I don't know. Well, Blint, you're going to have to resolve this quickly. I'd love to keep the longbow here, but I think we have to keep the longbow, or take the longbow out. Then bring these two in. This is a high-risk battle. How does the AI do? The AI demolishes it. Well done. Let's see how they did. So what makes this battle really difficult is the Draconic Catalyst. If you go after the blue dragon and get him below 60%, he'll freeze people every turn, which super sucks. AI, you're not supposed to do that. I just said it super sucks. Oh, they froze Blint. But Blint should unfreeze himself, I think. Just kidding. The AI did it for me. Okay. Tanking with the Bannerman. Gold strategy cotton. Beautiful damage on Blinty Boy. He's doing so well. I'm so proud of him. He is kind of tanking with our support characters, which is an amusing strategy. He stabbed with this support character. Okay, fair enough. Micus is about to die. Micus is dead. Yeah, but in auto battles, they come back. They have resurgence. Interesting. He used the fist. He fisted the spider. Double kill! Yep, decay momentum. I think the freezing draconic rage is gone. How did that not die? Okay, that was clever using the blizzard wand because the fire dragon's weak to frost. Okay. A little reckless with Micus's existence, but I suppose when it has resurgence, 69, nice. It's not that big of a deal. With the threat of the dragons removed, you have gained access to the Golden Lair. Through the ages they spent in this realm, the dragons had amassed a considerable hoard, its contents meticulously split in half. You even find some broken objects, as if the dragons did not know how to divide the wealth otherwise. Luckily, most of the treasures were kept intact. The dragon's hoard is yours to take. Which item catches Blint under Drake of the Depth's eye? We got a bunch of money. Very cool. I see a special option. And I think that's what we're taking. Normally I repair the Broken Throne, because that is a monumental amount of Imperium. We could get a Golden Golem, which could be cute. Or we can roll a 90-10 to get a Fire Dragon. Primal Exhaustion is pretty bad. I'm confident we would roll... I mean, it's a 90%. The Primal checks are based off your level. That is a lot of Imperium, though. No, we're going to get the Fire Dragon. Boom. The Fire Dragon gives in to your promise of power and joins you. Magnifique. Now, the dragons are a little... What's the word I'm looking for? They can be a little disappointing, but it is worth noting that they also have For the Monarch. So, and Fire Aura. They were buffed a little bit ago to hopefully be a little bit better. Mythic units have this issue where they suck, and hopefully that is less of a thing. So, the Fire Dragon shall join Micus, the Helper, and he shall assist us in our all-out war against Turiel next time. I can't believe how much bullshit is just showing up in my... behind my lines. It's ridiculous, really. Truly. Scholarly Governor, no scholar notes. Good job, Fabe. Okay, we'll build one. But the world shall be thrown against Turiel, and everything will be... Oh yeah, I wanted this to be a Merchant's Guild because it's a Dragon Governor. I'm not growing fast enough. We need to work on that. Expensive reach. That could actually be helpful for us later. Accurate mask. I think I want to make another one of these. I like how I started the intro and then just kept playing. That's how life is. I'm very excited for the patch when they make it so it doesn't show a whole bunch of garbage at the start there. Oh! Look at that. Someone's doing well. I mean, I am literally holding back the greatest threat to this entire realm. They better be doing something. I can't believe he just keeps coming back. Meandor's returns. We've got some remains. Because we killed them all. Because they deserved it. I was complimented. I'm doing great because I killed them all. Hey, look at that. Everyone's happy. And we are now very good. I mean... Do I have to come help with this? They don't have a teleporter. But I can reach it, and this is mostly skeletons. That's actually terrifying. I think they can take this. Especially because Utgard's back. We might need to go help, though. That's something we're going to have to keep a very close eye on. I think it'll be okay. I think I should build the Dispel Gem here. We'll get the Monolith for mana. But this is something we'll keep a close eye on next time. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you to the patrons and the channel member support channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you see update happens, feel free to join the Discord description down below. And I will see you next time as we assault Turiel's home and hopefully keep our allies safe.